Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're finding yourself for the first time on this channel, welcome. My name is Mansha and I make book related videos on here. Yes, I'm a big bookworm, and if you're someone like me, if you like reading, you like books, you like bookish stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps me out, and I upload at least once every week some or the other sort of bookish videos, book reviews, recommendations and stuff like that. I'd love if you tag along on this journey with me. So in today's video, I'll discuss this book called The Color Purple by Alice Walker. I read this very recently for my college, and the very first thing before getting into the video that I want to say is that I absolutely loved the book. Now what is the book about? Usually I don't do this, but in case of this one, I really want to read out what it says at the back because it's very apt and correctly written. So, set in the deep American South between the wars, The Color Purple is the tale of Celie, a young black girl born into poverty and segregation. Raped repeatedly by the man she calls father, she has 2 children taken away from her, is separated from her beloved sister Nettie, and is trapped into an ugly marriage. But then she meets the glamorous Shug Avery, singer and magic maker, a woman who has taken charge of her own destiny. Gradually, Celie discovers the power and joy of her own spirit, freeing her from past and reuniting her with those she loves. The Color Purple is one of the all-time greats of literature, a global bestseller, and has inspired generations of readers. As you know from what I just read, it's about this young girl Celie and her life, and the story begins when she's 14 years old, and it ends when she's like an old woman. So it can very well be called a Bildungsroman, where you see a character growing literally throughout the novel from their childhood to their adulthood, or in this case, old age. So the entire novel is written in an epistolary format, which means it's written in the form of letters. For almost the entire initial half, and even sometimes in the later half of the novel, it's Celie writing to God. So whatever is happening to her, she's writing letters to God. And when you read the letters by Celie, there's this sense of innocence that comes out, and that is exactly the reason that even though the book deals with very heavy topics and issues, which I'll come to in a minute, it deals with so many heavy issues and topics, still it doesn't feel very heavy on your heart or on your mind. It still has a light, airy feeling to it, if you know what I mean. And that is because of Celie writing these letters with such innocence, with no filters at all. So yeah, that's one thing I really love. And apart from Celie's letters to God, we also have her sister's letters to her and vice versa. Now, one thing that I noticed is that the book is very fast paced. So as I told you, in the book, Celie literally grows from a 14-year-old teenager to an old woman, and the book definitely covers a lot of her life. Still, it's a very fast paced book. I didn't even know, I literally flew through the book. Not even a single page, not even a single letter left me bored. It's a very easy read in that way. Now, as I said, the book deals with a lot of things, and I don't want to make this video super long, so I'm just going to just tell you what all are the areas and issues and things explored in the novel. So we have discussions around womanhood, around sisterhood, self-identity, owning your self-identity, sexual violence and harassment, sexual awakening. And obviously, since we are dealing with this black girl living in the American South, it definitely directly tells you. We also have discussions, very insightful discussions on racism. We have a lot of exploring of familial relationships. We have very interesting takes on heteronormative ideas of love and ideas of masculinity and femininity. So these are just some of the things that are explored in the novel in a very nice way. And even though the novel essentially is about Celie, yet every other character has a very important role to play in terms of exploring and providing an understanding of the aforementioned topics and issues. And the characters are well developed and well established as well. Overall, at the end, the book leaves you with a sense of fulfillment in a way, even though a lot of horrific things happen from the very onset of the book. Like from the very onset you see this 14-year-old girl raped by her own father. So the book has lots of horrifying incidents happening throughout, but as I said, that language that Seeley uses, such a direct, pure, innocent way of writing to God and telling about what's happening to you without any filters, that is what makes this book light to read in a way and leaves you with a sense of fulfillment, as I said. So overall, I absolutely adored the novel. And yeah, one very important thing that it also explores is the idea of religion and God. That's something it explores as well in a very interesting way, and it really provokes you to think. So it's a very thought-provoking book as well. All in all, it's very fulfilling, leaves you feeling very wholesome. It's a very nice read, and I think everyone should give it a read once. And as I said again, it's not very difficult to read. It's not a very lengthy read, and it's very fast-paced, and you should fly through this book just like I did. So that was all I wanted to say about The Color Purple by Alice Walker. If you like this video, I would really love it if you hit the thumbs up button on my channel and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon, so whenever I post any other video, you will be notified. You can also follow me on my Instagram. I post some reviews and stuff that's exclusively posted only on Instagram and not on YouTube. So if you're interested, go follow me on Instagram as well. As always, I'll leave my Instagram username here on the screen, and the link to reach my profile will be in my description box. So you click that, reach my profile, and follow me there. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.